friends, Wayne Brown, the Mopar man. Wanted to talk to you about the brand new second generation products that have hit the market January of 2013. For decades, the GM and Ford brake component issue has been taken care of by various vendors and manufacturers. We in the Mopar world, we've been kind of left behind. To put power brakes or upgrade the brake components on a Mopar, we really only had two choices: to go with factory components and redo those, very costly and very expensive, or we had to turn to the aftermarket world. Some companies, vendors and manufacturers have made some sort of copies of A-body units on some brackets and some smaller boosters, combined with some poor performing GM master cylinders. Most of the kits out there on the market, power brake kits, are wholly inadequate and left a lot to be desired. Here we go, my friends. These components have never been duplicated before by anybody at any time. The Icon drum brake master cylinder used on Mopars. This unit came from Bendix. It has a 1-inch bore right here. Very unique lid. This double stamping right here, very difficult to do. That's one of the reasons this master cylinder was not reproduced. This master cylinder is a really good unit. It was made by the tens of thousands. Once again, this master cylinder was used on all cars, all car lines, 1967 through 1970. It was used with manual applications, directly hooked to the brake pedal, and it was also used in power drum applications, right here. That's our first unit that we did. This unit comes in at approximately retail of about $125. Once again, it's never been done. Over the last couple of decades, Wagner and Lockheed Martin, some other foundries have picked up a little bit of slack and produced this cheap master cylinder right here with this flat lid. Thousands and tens of thousands of Mopars running around with the wrong master cylinder. As far as disc brake applications, Mopar and Bendix came up with this bad boy right here. Slang term for its Hemi master cylinder, chassis number 2225621. This is an extremely powerful master cylinder. It has a large, very large 1.125" bore, often not seen until you reach the trucks. Once again, when you upgraded with Mopar, you got the top of the line. This unit was used on disc brake applications, and it was always coupled with the maximum performance tandem diaphragm Bendix booster. This booster was introduced in 1962. It was designed and manufactured by Bendix, #1 in brake components. Been open for decades and decades, since the 20s. They know what they were doing. This unit came out in 1962 on the Imperials. Of course, 1962, the Imperials had drum brakes. Maximum performance booster. Imperials always got the top of the line, coupled with the disc brake master cylinder, used later, starting in 1966 through 1970 on all of the B-bodies, the Roadrunners, all of those cars. Power brake unit on Mopars always consisted of 4 parts from front to back, whether it was drum or disc. You have the appropriate master cylinder, the correct booster, the correct booster plate, and the correct linkage. There are several different plates out there, several different linkages. They are minute and they are particular to the application. Once again, all we had from the aftermarket world was some poor performing single diaphragm boosters, some copies from some A-bodies that were wholly inadequate. A lot of vendors bolted on a Chevrolet master cylinder. Not only did it look hideous, but you can't ask a 7-inch single diaphragm booster like this to push an 1.125" Corvette master cylinder. It just can't be done. During this process, we had a great idea. In 1970, Mal Mopar downgraded the brake components slightly, going from Old Faithful tandem diaphragm maximum assist booster to a single diaphragm booster and a smaller master cylinder. So what we thought was, the tandem diaphragm booster was available on all cars. It was the top of the line option. Once again, available on all cars, including the E-bodies with the Hemi and the B-bodies. Once again, we stepped up to the plate. We have designed and manufactured a Dash 2 booster. This unit has the original factory stud pattern of the mentioned cars, 71 through 74 B bodies and the 70 through 74 E bodies. The correct plate and the correct two-part linkage. These components are factory components. They are replications of the originals. They're not sort of close to for hand grenades. They are nearly absolutely dead on. Once again, we have the drum brake master cylinder, which retails for approximately $125. We have the disc brake master cylinder, the Hemi, which retails for approximately $145. We have the Dash 1 booster, which is available for all the B bodies. It comes in at approximately $325. The boosters are $325. We have boosters for the C bodies and the Imperials, that line. Dash 3. We have these Dash 1s that fit the B bodies, factory, all cars, 1966 through 1970. And then we have the Dash 2 booster, which will fit the later B bodies and the E bodies. Once again, these boosters can be coupled with either drum, like the Imperials, or disc applications. Alright, my friends, I hope this has been helpful. Appreciate your time. Hope it was informative. Be happy to answer any questions. And as my reputation is out there, I try to help everybody that I can, free of charge. Alright? Thank you. God bless America.